Also, was geht? Heute reagieren wir mal auf chinesisches Essen. Das Wetter ist irgendwie nicht so in Ordnung heute. Ist zwar warm, aber wolkig. Aber ich glaube, es ist Sahara-Staub oder sowas, wie es heißt. Kann losgehen, chinesisches Essen.
Please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Hey everyone, I'm Matthew and welcome to Top Video. Today we were counting down our picks for the top 10 traditional Chinese food dishes you need to try. You probably know that the Chinese food from your go-to takeout spot isn't actually traditional Chinese food. It's heavily Americanized, though, we admit, tasty in its own way. Being the world's most populous country, Chinese has an array of authentic cuisine that is incredibly varied and vastly different from one region to another. That means expanding your palate to the world of traditional Chinese food can be overwhelming if you don't know where to start. Let's begin. Number 10 dumplings consist of minced meat and chopped vegetables wrapped in a thin dough. With a long history of more than 1,800 years, dumplings are a traditional food widely popular in North China. Popular fillings are minced pork, diced shrimp, ground chicken, beef.
Habe ich ja schon mal gesagt, Mordtausch sind die
They can
besten.
be cooked by boiling, steaming, or frying. Dumplings are a traditional dish eaten on Chinese New Year's Eve. See how to make Chinese dumplings.
Herrlich.
In China, when we talk about dumplings, we're usually referring to boiled dumplings, or shui jiao. Not pot stickers, not steamed dumplings, but boiled ones. We consider it a staple, a delicious alternative to rice and noodles. You might think boiled dumplings are not as tasty as pot stickers. After all, pot stickers have a nicely charred surface and crispy texture and look great, right? But to us, boiled dumplings are the ultimate comfort food that we eat every week. They're super delicious if you make them the right way. Boiled dumplings are moist and juicy. With a small
Ich glaube, mir nicht so toll knapp. Das will ich jetzt machen.
will drizzle from the filling. If you've ever tried Shanghai soup dumplings, you know what I'm talking about. The handmade dumpling wrappers are thin, tender, and delicious. Number 9, Chinese noodles. Noodles are an essential ingredient and staple in Chinese cuisine. Chinese noodles vary widely according to the region of production, ingredients, shape or width, and manner of preparation. They are an important part of most regional cuisines within China and other countries with sizable overseas Chinese populations. Chinese-style noodles have also entered cuisines of neighboring East Asian countries such as Korea, jjajangmyeon, and Japan, ramen, as well as Southeast Asian countries such as Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand. Nomenclature of Chinese noodles can be difficult due to the vast spectrum available in China and the many dialects of Chinese used to name it. In Mandarin, mian refers to noodles made from wheat flour, wafen, or fun refers to noodles made from other starches, particularly rice flour and mung bean starch. Each noodle type can be rendered in pinyin for Mandarin, but in Hong Kong and neighboring Guangdong it will be known by its Cantonese pronunciation, mean for wheat noodles, fun for non-wheat. Taiwan, Malaysia, Singapore and many other overseas Chinese communities in Southeast Asia may use Hokkien, Minnan, instead, for example me for wheat noodles.
Geil. Kann ich stundenlang essen. Und dann wieder scheiß Werbung. Geil. Kenn ich.
Zhuangzi is a traditional Chinese rice dish made of glutinous rice stuffed with different fillings and wrapped in bamboo leaves, generally of the species Indocalamus tessellatus, or sometimes with reed or other large flat leaves. They are cooked by steaming or boiling. In the Western world, they are also known as rice dumplings or sticky rice dumplings. As it diffused to other regions of Asia over many centuries, Zhuangzi became known by various names in different languages and cultures, including Paitot in Burmese-speaking areas, such as Myanmar, Nam Chang in Cambodia, Machang in Philippines, Bachang in Indonesia, Anum Chang in Laos and Bachang in Thailand. Zhuangzi, sticky rice dumplings, are traditionally eaten during the Duanwu festival, double or fifth festival, which falls on the 5th day of the 5th month of the Chinese lunar calendar, and commonly known as the Dragon Boat Festival in English. The festival falls each year on a day in late May to mid-June in the international calendar. The practice of eating zongzi on the double fifth or summer solstice is concretely documented in literature from around the late Han, 2nd, 3rd centuries. Number 7 Niangao, sometimes translated as year cake or New Year cake or Chinese New Year's cake,
Kenn ich
is a
auch geil.
food prepared from glutinous rice flour and consumed in Chinese cuisine. It is also simply known as rice cake. While it can be eaten all year round, traditionally it is most popular during the Chinese New Year. It is considered good luck to eat Niangao during this time of the year because Niangao is a homonym for higher year or grow every year, which means a more prosperous year. The character is literally translated as year, and the character, gao, is literally translated as cake and is identical in sound to the character, meaning tall or high. Niangao also has the exact homonym for sticky cake, the character, nian, meaning sticky. Number 6 Spring Rolls. Spring rolls are a Cantonese dim sum of cylindrical shape. The filling of spring rolls could be vegetables or meat, and the taste could be either sweet or savory. After fillings are wrapped in spring roll wrappers, the next step is frying. Then the spring rolls are given their golden yellow color. Spring rolls were a seasonal food consumed during the spring, and started as a pancake filled with the new season's spring vegetables, a welcome change from the preserved foods of the long winter months. In Chinese cuisine, spring rolls are savory rolls with cabbage and other vegetable fillings inside a thinly wrapped cylindrical pastry. Number 5 Chinese pancake. Chinese pancake jianbing is a traditional Chinese street food similar to pancakes. It is a type of bing generally eaten for breakfast and hailed as one of China's most popular street breakfasts. The main ingredients of jianbing are a batter of wheat and grain flour, eggs and sauces. It can be topped with different fillings and sauces such as boca,
das kenne ich nicht, das Essen, aber sieht auch geil aus.
Chopped or diced mustard pickles, scallions and coriander, chili sauce or hoisin sauce depending on personal preference. It is often folded several times before serving. Number 4 Glutinous Rice Balls. Tang Yuan is a Chinese dessert that contains a ball of glutinous rice flour and water that has been either boiled and served in a hot broth or syrup or else deep fried. Tang Yuan can be either small or large and filled or unfilled. They are traditionally eaten during the Lantern Festive, but because the name of the dish is a homophone for union, they are also served on wedding days, at family reunions,
Ja, ich glaube, das habe ich schon mal gegessen, ja.
winter solstice festival. Historically, a number of different names were used to refer to this food. During the Yongle era of the Ming Dynasty, the name was officially fixed as Yuangshao, derived from the Yuangshao festival, which is used in northern China. This name literally means first evening, being the first full moon following Chinese New Year, which is always a new moon. Number 3 Steamed Stuffed Bun. Baozi, or bao, is a type of yeast-like bun in various Chinese cuisines. There are many variations in fillings, meat or vegetarian, and preparations, though the buns are most often steamed. They are a variation of manta from northern China. 2 types are found in most parts of China and Indonesia, measuring about 10 centimeters, 3.9 in, across, served individually, and usually purchased for takeaway. The other type is approximately 5 centimeters, 2.0 in, wide, and are most commonly eaten in restaurants, but may also be purchased for takeaway. Each order consists of a steamer containing between 3 and 10 pieces. A small ceramic dish for dipping the baozi is provided for vinegar or soy sauce, both of which are available in bottles at the table, along with various types of chili and garlic pastes, oils or infusions, fresh coriander and leeks, sesame oil, and other flavorings. They are popular throughout China. Number 2 Wonton. Wonton soup is a dish well known by name as chamai, chop suey, and sweet and sour pork. In China, where it has been known for as many as 2,000 years, it is also popular everywhere, and has variations such as the Sichuanese long jiao shu. The Chinese word huntun has some lyrical interpretations, such as the doubtful story that the dumplings were named after 2 tribal warriors in ancient China named Hun and Tun. In Cantonese, the characters, pronounced similarly as Van Dan, is translated as swallowing clouds. Traditional variations include the addition of noodles, and of additional ingredients, such as specially cabbage or spinach. What is the difference between a wonton and a dumpling, jiaozi? Besides the different regional names, their shape, look, size, and manner of eating are also different. Generally speaking, wontons are smaller in size, shaped like an ancient Chinese ingot, filled with less filling, and eaten in soups or with soup noodles.
Alter, alles was ich kann, wo geil schmeckt, Alter.
A mooncake is a Chinese bakery product traditionally eaten during the Mid-Autumn Festival. The festival is about lunar appreciation and mooncakes are regarded as a delicacy. Mooncakes are offered between friends or on family gatherings while celebrating the festival. The Mid-Autumn Festival is widely regarded as one of the four most important Chinese festivals. The advent of fall ushers in a variety of seasonal foods, from apple cider donuts and pumpkin spice Oreos to sweet potato pie, and for many Asians and Asian Americans, it also means the arrival of the ubiquitous mooncake. Mooncakes are the hallmark food of the Mid-Autumn Festival, a cultural and religious holiday that is celebrated during the fall harvest. The pastries are eaten around the time when the moon is supposedly at its fullest and brightest. They're given as gifts to family members, friends, neighbors, co-workers and employees, a traditional gesture that accompanies family celebrations. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure hit the subscribe button before you go.
Okay, das war's. So, das war's mit dem chinesischen Essen. Das sieht geil aus, Leute, das Mann. Ich glaube, das ist das Beste, was es gibt auf der Welt. Alter. Danke fürs Zusehen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss. Kanal abonnieren und letztes Video. Tschüss.